Hello there, Aries. Thank you so much for stopping by for your tarot video forecast for the week of December the 14th through the 20th. On Monday, what you guys have coming up is you have the Seven of Clubs. And the Seven of Clubs, when I look at that, that just means that it is time for you to take a stand. So this is taking a stand for yourself, maybe setting some boundaries, letting people know, you know what, this is as far as I'm willing to go here. I think that I've been generous, but now here's the cutoff point, that type of thing. So taking a stand for yourself. This can also be not so much setting boundaries as actually, a lot of it has to do with setting boundaries. I'm feeling like for many of you, this is going to be happening at work. And of course, that's not all of you. The second other biggest place this is going to be happening is having to do with family. I don't have it coming up so much between friends. And the other thing you should know about me, family does include the significant others. Even if we are not technically married to them, we have so many significant others in different shapes and forms and configurations now. They can be the live-in partner. They can be somebody that lives across the world, but they're still our partner. Significant others can be all kinds of different ways, and I do count them as family because they're close to you. They're a part of your everyday life, or at least generally they are. So anyway, taking a stand, for most of you, this is happening at work. For 30 to 40% of you, this is happening somewhere within family, whether it's with that significant other or whether it's with a parent or a child or whatever, but some kind of taking a stand coming in for most of you Aries on Monday. Of course, little reminder, this is a general reading, so not everything is going to apply to everybody. And I also have heard several different times that some of the things that I predict for one day actually happen 2 or 3 days later or 2 or 3 days before. So like I said, general reading, everything is not always going to fit into the puzzle exactly perfectly, but these are the energies that are affecting most of the Aries who are watching this video. Okay, so Tuesday, we have the Knight of Cups showing up in reverse. Let's see, is this you or is this somebody else? This is somebody that you're interacting with on Tuesday who is feeling very skeptical about love. Now, love is a big word. I think in Greek they have like 5 different words for love. They have a word for platonic love. They have a word for romantic love. They have a word for, you know, like long-term love. So love for us is a very general word, actually. And so when you have somebody that is feeling skeptical about love, when we're talking about it in this language, they could be feeling skeptical about love in relationship from people to people in a very general way, or they could be feeling very skeptical about love in their particular romantic relationship or in romantic relationships in general. But somebody that you're dealing with is just going to be feeling very skeptical about love and some kind of either human relations in general all the way down to maybe romantic relationship or some other kind of specific relationship in their life. Skeptical about love, somebody you're interacting with, those are the keywords for Tuesday. Now, Wednesday, Aries, what you have coming up is you have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords in the upright position, what that means to me is you're having some forced downtime on Wednesday. Forced downtime just means this is time that you're not able to do everything that you would normally want to do. And this is time that you have not chosen. So this is not like saying, oh, I'm going to call in sick today because I don't feel like going to work. This is not like taking vacation. This is something that is imposed upon you, either by circumstances or by somebody else. So forced downtime, time that you can't do everything you would normally do on Wednesday. What happens when you have this is that you have a chance to think things over that you normally wouldn't really consider that much. And as you do think these things over, your perspective starts to change on them. And that is going to change the way you're interacting with whatever these things are that you're thinking over from now on. So it's really a change in outlook that comes up as a result of this forced downtime that I see showing up for you on Wednesday, Aries. Now, on Thursday, what you have coming up is you have the Lovers in reverse. course, everybody loves to see the Lovers right side up. In reverse is a whole different story. So first of all, what you need to know is the Lovers is about partnership. So it could be romantic partnership. It could be that significant other in your life. This also could be about partnership, maybe with the company that you work for, or maybe a client that you work with. But it's talking about some kind of partnership. And when it comes in reversed, it's saying that that partnership is going backwards from the way that you would like it to go. So if this is talking about your love relationship, this could be talking about having an argument with your significant other. If this is talking about something to do with your employment or a client, this could be not getting along very well, or something comes down from the corporate office that you're not really liking very much. So it's something that where a partnership is going in the opposite direction of where you would like it to go. That's the best way to explain that card coming in reverse. Now that was Thursday. Friday, what you guys have coming up is you have the Hanged Man in reverse. I like the Hanged Man in reverse. He looks like he's dancing a jig. Pretty happy guy. He's doing so well. People are throwing flowers at him. I mean, how do you get better than that? That looks like fun to me. So this is Friday. So Friday, this is, for some of you, this is literally going to be going dancing. What is the date? Friday, the 18th. So we're not at Christmas yet this week. All right, but this can be going dancing. So it may be that you're having like a Christmas party, maybe in your neighborhood or maybe with work. Could be anything like that, any kind of big celebration, whether there's dancing there or not. But for a lot of you, I am seeing dancing on Friday. Also, yeah, just happiness and celebration is the main thing that I'm pulling off of this. The Hanged Man also, though, can really indicate a time that you're coming out of where you felt like you had a situation that you didn't know what to do with, and you took some time to kind of let that answer come to you, whether it was through meditation or whether it was just putting it on the back burner and letting yourself be distracted until the answer came in. But you took some downtime sort of to find out about how you could really handle the situation. And so the Hangman can be talking about that solution comes in, that great idea for how you can handle it comes in as well. So I feel like for a lot of you too, this is a double meaning card. So, you know, sometimes I'll say, well, for some of you it's going to happen this way, for some of you it's going to happen this way. I'm not saying that about this card. What I'm saying is, for a lot of you, you're going to be celebrating on Friday, one way or another. And for a lot of you, you're also going to have this solution come into your life or come into your mind that you can do about a situation that you've been kind of stuck with for a little while or stuck on for a little while. So I've got a whole lot of you getting both of these manifestations coming into your life on Friday. Okay, so that's the Hanged Man. Now, Saturday, what we have showing up is we have the Page of Swords. This is a pretty cool card if you ask me. For some of you, this is just new information coming into you. You're not digging for it, it just comes to you. It's not like it was a secret, but it is information that maybe you didn't have access to before, and it does help you to make up your mind about something. And for others of you, what this card means is that your curiosity is leading you down the path to find out more about the metaphysical, the psychic, the occult, all the things that I like to call the secrets of the universe, because there are a lot of things that influence our world that we are not taught about in school, at least not in my culture. And so I just call them the secrets of the universe because you have to do a little bit of digging to find out about them. And so I'm feeling like on Saturday, some secret of the universe is calling you. You are curious. You want to find out if it's for real or not. And you're kind of digging in just to see how for real some of these things are. So that's what I see going on for some of you on Saturday. Sunday, what we have coming up is we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. And for those of you who on Saturday, the Page of Swords talked about information coming to you that hadn't really been secret, but it also you hadn't had access to that information. I feel like for a lot of you, that is directly related to this Nine of Swords in reverse. Whatever that information was helped you to quit worrying about something. Because the Nine of Swords in reverse is telling me that you did have a situation in your life, Aries, that you were really worried about. You were having a hard time thinking about other things even. And typically when we have those types of situations, we don't have that much control over them. And that's kind of why we worry. As humans, we're generally control freaks. No matter how laid back you are, we're more control freaks than we like to think about. And we can get really worried about things we don't have control over, and all that does is it just adds stress to us. Do whatever you can do in this situation to make it better, and then you have to just let it go and turn it over. Turn it over to God, turn it over to universe, to source, whatever word you use for that higher power, if you have a higher power, and then let it go. Realize I've done everything that I can do here. It's time to just let this go and let the chips fall where they may. And it looks like that's what's happened. You have either allowed yourself to turn loose of this on Sunday, or something has happened in this situation that has allowed you to relax about it so you're not so obsessively worried about it as you were before. Either way, it's a good card because it does talk about you being able to relax and kind of take the level down a little bit about whatever this is that you were worrying about. So that is your week, Aries. Thank you so much for stopping by, for liking, for sharing, for subscribing, and for commenting. I do appreciate all of your support. Everyone have a fantastic week. I will see you back here next time. Peace out.